Hello Stamper, welcome to French's video. I'm France Martin, independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up. And today I'm going to show you watercolor. I think that it's called no line or self watercolor. I am not sure. See, I don't have no black. It's not stamped in the black or it's not embossed. So let's get started. I'm going to show you how to do this with this set here. That it's birthday blooms, and then I had done with Remarkably Yours this here. See, so you can do it with anything. I think this one's it's easy to show. So let's get started. So I'm starting with a piece of watercolor that it is 3.5 by 3. Now I got this stamp set, and to make it easier on me, I put the cover in front of me. And then I'm going to use marker. And the reason, if it's just one color, it's easy. Take this stamp pad. But I wanted to show you one with more detail. So I figure I'm going to do one video and show when you get different color. If you get just one color, like I said, you would do it on an ink pad. And so right now, I want to do the center though in the brown there, because here I did it after I don't like it as much, so I'm going to do the brown, the center. I'm using chocolate chip here. So it's no right and wrong when it comes to creating, my friends. It's no right and wrong. Everything get a beauty by its own, so you cannot go wrong. For you, maybe you're gonna say, oh, that is don't look good. You're gonna give it to somebody, they're gonna say it's the most beautiful thing they've seen. So where are the one that critic ourselves the most, I guess, right? We're hard on ourselves. And a lot of time too, it's we toss our stuff away before finishing it. And trust me, when you finish whatever you're working on, it make a big difference than halfway done. So remember that. Always finish it and then judge. Okay, so I think that's done for the red. That was cherry cobbler. Now I'm going to use olive. And in the marker, you get two tips. You get the writing tip and the brush. I like to use the brush. And some of it, the color going to get mixed a bit. That is okay. And the reason why I keep this in front of me, then I can see, I'm going to show you, I did a boo-boo. I still kept it though, but I did a boo-boo. I'm going to show it to you in a second here. Here we go. Yeah, I know I choose the longest one to share with you. I think it's just I wanted to do one video, and so then you can understand if you get more than one color. Okay, I saw something right here, should be in right there. Okay, now I'm going to take my piece of watercolor paper. This here, it's our spritz bottle, and I really like it because it was not shut good, because it got a very light mist to it. And what I'm going to do is take my paper and just do a mist. And if it's too much paper, too much water, just dab it with a paper towel. Take your stamp set. I off on it just because that it's been sitting there for a while. Give a good impression here. Very good. Lift this up. Voila. Now we're going to do some blending. I need my brush. Okay, I had to get my brush. For this here, I like to use a paintbrush with water more than what's it's called, than the aqua painter, because a lot of time the aqua painter, it's give too much water. So this one here, I can just use a bit of water, and then I'm going to push this. See? And here I had more water, and you see it bled a bit more. I'm going to push out and keep it darker there. Push. So it's no right and wrong. Depends, like the bottom I want it darker. So I'm just going to do all the bottom of the petal first. I won't do the whole thing because I bet you're going to be tired of watching me. But you're going to have a good clue by the time I'm done. Okay, so now I would need more water. When you say don't bleed anymore, you're going to come and get more water. And if you want, you can add more color with your ink pad, but really you don't have to add much of the color. See, I just keep on blending this. So it's self-watercoloring, I guess, or no line. I don't know which one it's called. I'm just going to say no line, really. Or it could be self-watercoloring also, because really it's watercolor by itself, right? Okay, so now you get a good clue how that goes. Now for the leaves, though, I get Daffodil Delight. I get water on that from my spritz. And the leaf, oops, make sure this is washed. You can add some yellow to your green, and that make it look very realistic. Okay, I had a bit of yellow, and then I just gonna mix my green that it's already there. I think when you look at a leaf on a plant or flowers, a leaf from the flowers, you're going to see that yellow in there. And even where it's very wash off there, I think that give a good character. See, I keep on just adding and blending it. And that's the reason why I like a brush more, because I can control the water a lot more than my aqua painter. I start using more and more of my brush now. See? Okay, now let's say this is dry. You would have to let it dry if you want to come and add more. Let's say like here it's washed off a bit and I want to add more of the red. I'm going to use my cherry cobbler, and what I do, I just squeeze my ink pad, open it up, and then it gives me my palette there. So this brush, it's very pointy at the end. Where I get the brush, I think it come in a kit in Pimper Pumpkin or one of the kit that I bought with Stampin' Up. I don't know. I absolutely love this brush. And see here, I can come and add the lines. It works much better if you let it dry completely. Because what happened, if it's not dry completely, now it's just going to keep on blending more, you know, spreading, bleeding more. But if it's dry, then you can add the line. You're going to see. I'm going to bring this closer here. You're going to see quite a bit here of what I'm doing. It's not completely dry, but you can see the line that I added more of the definition there. The best thing I can tell you, it's let it dry and then come back. If not, if you keep on adding water and water, see this one, it's a lot more washed off than this one. This one, I let it dry and then came back. And then you can see very good the line that I had it in this. Now, for the background, some of them I used some blue like this. After it was dry completely, I used soft suede. That I used the aqua painter and this wash in the back. Now for the center, oops, that happened, remove that. I didn't wash my brush. Make sure I wash my brush here. Okay, because I get the brown and now I want the yellow in it. I'm going to come and get some of the yellow. Just tap it a little bit because you don't want to wash that brown too much. So you just want to barely touch your yellow in there. See? If not, it's going to do a big blob of brown. Barely touch. And now you get a nice center. So this is it, how to do no line or self watercoloring. That's pretty much it. I'm going to have all the supplies listed on my blog, and I'm going to post those 2 cards so you can come and visit. And I'm going to have the measurement and the supplies list that I use for that. Again, the link, it's right above in the eye. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time, happy stamping, my friend. Bye-bye for now.